Hi, kids. I'm Professor Hester. Welcome to my lab. Here, we use science to learn how the world works. We do that by conducting experiments, or as I call them, Professor Hester's testers. Hey, that rhymes! The Hester's tester for today, the superpower of water. That's right, plain old water has a superpower. It can change into 3 different forms. The first form is water as a liquid. This is the form you know the best. When water is a liquid, you can drink it, take a bath in it, play in it, swim in it. The second form is water as a solid. What happens when water gets really cold? That's right! After a little time, it freezes. Snow and ice are really just solid water. Isn't that amazing? When water is solid, you can skate on it, ski on it, build snowmen with it, even make a work of art with it. For this next part, I'll need a little help. This is Jester, my science partner. He's a Labrador Retriever. Professor Hester and her dog Jester. Hey, another rhyme! We've seen what happens when water gets very cold. But what happens if water gets very hot? It turns into its third form, water as a gas. This one is a bit trickier to explain, so move in close. Closer. Closer. Now, when solid water is heated, it melts into liquid water. When liquid water is heated, it turns into gas. You can't see that gas because it's invisible. But even if you can't see the gas, you can hear it. Listen, as the gas rushes out of the teapot, it... That's right, Jester! It whistles! When that hot gas goes outside the teapot, some of it cools off and turns back into water as a liquid, which we see as steam. Look for yourself. The steam we see is made of tiny, tiny drops of water. Actually, liquid water doesn't have to get really hot to turn into gas. Here's an experiment that you can do at home. Yesterday, I filled this glass to the very top with water and left it on the table. Now some of the water is gone, and it's not because Jester drank it. That liquid water turned into gas and went into the air. Thank you, Jester. Here's something else you can try at home. Your breath contains water as a gas, but you can't see your breath. Or can you? Breathe on a mirror. See how the mirror fogs up? That's water changing from gas to liquid right before your eyes. Isn't that amazing? Water is everywhere! Woohoo!
Click on the next activity. Glass of water. Water can be a solid, a liquid, or a gas. Click on the next activity.
How likely is it? Water! I'm going to show you some things and then ask you how likely they are. You will answer by saying they are certain, likely, unlikely, or impossible.
Play!
When I put an ice cube into my warm glass of lemonade, how likely is it that the lemonade will get colder? Certain! Awesome! When an ice cube melts in any liquid, like a warm glass of lemonade, that liquid will always get colder. Excellent! When I spill some water onto the sidewalk, how likely is it to break into little hard pieces of water? Certain! I know you can do it! Incredible! Liquid water flows, so it's impossible for it to break up into small, hard pieces of water. Excellent! It has only snowed here once in October in the last 10 years. How likely is it to snow in October? Certain! Oh, incredible! Since it almost never snows in October, it's unlikely that it will snow in October. But it's not impossible. Awesome! If I throw an ice cube at a glass of water from a mile away, how likely is it to land in the glass? Certain. Try again. I know. Awesome job! It's impossible for a person to throw an ice cube so that it lands in something a mile away. Excellent! It rains here almost every day during the summer. How likely is it to rain on July 4th? Certain! Try again. Fantastic! Since it rains almost every day in the summer, it is likely that it will rain on July 4th, but it is not certain. Wonderful! Great!
Click on the next activity.
Here's the sight word how. Do you know it when you see it? Let's take a look at how to make sure that you can read it.
I wonder how this lake became a frozen sheet of ice. I wonder how this batter becomes cookies filled with spice. I wonder how the jeweler melted gold to make these rings. I know how it's heat and cold that changes all these things.
Now you know the sight word how that you will often see. Look for H-O-W so you read it easily.
Click on the next activity.
Professor Hester's Ice Cube Tester. Can you help me cool down liquids in my laboratory? Count the ice cubes by twos to add the right amount to cool the liquid.
Play!
Please add 16 ice cubes. Awesome! Please add 8 ice cubes. Fantastic! Please add 12 ice cubes. Good job! Please add 28 ice cubes. Good. Please add 4 ice cubes. Very nice! Wonderful!
Click on the next activity.
Or is a sight word that we all need to know. We see the word or wherever we go. Water can be many things like rain or ice or snow. I splash in it when I'm hiking where streams or rivers flow. You heat it to cook noodles or to make a cup of tea. I like it best just in a glass or cup when I'm thirsty. Now you can read or when you see it in a book. Just watch for O-R everywhere that you look.
Click on the next activity.
Stan draws Fran. Stan is a dog. His pal Fran is a cat. Stan likes to draw. He draws all day. Stan likes to draw Fran. Stan goes where Fran goes. Stan draws Fran in the snow. Stan draws Fran in the rain. Stan draws Fran in the wind. Stan draws Fran in the sun. Stan gets in the way of the sun. Stan puts up what he draws. Fran rides by. Stan wants her to like what she sees, but then Fran does not stop. Yay! There she is! Fran likes what Stan did a lot.
Click on the next activity.